Hello, my name is January Sanalak, and today I am recording this presentation for the 2025 NWILL conference. This presentation was created by myself, Erica Saito, Eduardo Emilio Quintero Orta, and Svetsovar Delchev. We work at the World Bank Group Library serving World Bank Group staff. The World Bank, owned by 189 countries, aims to reduce poverty by supporting governments of developing nations through funding and expertise. It is also a leading development research center advising countries in areas such as health, education, finance, law, and the environment. Our physical library is in Washington, D.C., and our virtual services support staff worldwide. With team members in Kenya, Vietnam, Bulgaria, and India, we provide 20-plus hours of daily coverage across most time zones. We also partner with the International Monetary Fund, IMF Library, through the Library Network. To support our global staff and reduce shipping costs, especially in response to the pandemic, we prioritize purchasing resources digitally whenever possible. This approach also extends to interlibrary loans, where we typically request journal articles and book chapters rather than physical print items. We currently use Primo for discovery, Alma as our integrated library system, and WorldShare management services for interlibrary loan requests. In 2023, we implemented the Smart Fulfillment feature in WMS. For those unfamiliar, Smart Fulfillment is a set of tools designed to streamline resource sharing by automating request routing, checking real-time availability, and expediting delivery. It works with WorldShare ILL, Tipasa, and Iliad, in case you are interested in implementing it at your own organization. When users submit requests through WorldCat, Smart Fulfillment works seamlessly. For articles that meet our pre-configured criteria, WMS automatically processes the request, eliminating the need to manually build lender strings. For instance, one user submitted a request on Sunday Eastern Standard Time, and by the time we arrived at the office on Monday, the article was ready to be delivered, thus saving significant processing time. However, we still continue to receive requests via Primo, which were then sent to Alma and then had to be manually inputted into WMS. To eliminate this step, we found a useful SUNY LibGuide with setup instructions for integrating Alma and WorldShare ILL. Due to our shared Alma agreement with the International Monetary Fund, IMF Library, the integration proved more complex than expected. We had to decide whether to create separate user groups for the World Bank Group and International Monetary Fund users, or to set up separate resource sharing libraries. Ultimately, we opted to add a second resource sharing library in Alma. This approach had fewer system-wide impacts and was quicker to implement compared to modifying user groups. Currently, when a user requests an article in Primo, that request is routed from Alma to WMS, triggering Smart Fulfillment, which automatically processes the requests and forwards it to the lending libraries for action. Our only remaining task is to create a request ticket in our system to track the transaction and then send the request to the client. We explored the possibility of using our library admin email to automate ticket creation. For instance, to have our email copied when one request is received, but we have yet to find a solution. If anyone is aware of a workaround, we'd love to hear about it. With solutions in place, we do have one future improvement for this automation. We hope to be able to enable the creation of temporary records for ILL items received that can be managed in Alma. Currently, these ILL items are not linked to client records, and we are manually tracking due dates and sending out overdue notices. We are working with the IMF library to implement this, and hopefully we'll be able to automate this process by the end of the year. Thank you so much for joining us for this presentation. please reach out to us via the form on our website.